Okay. Okay. As part of our last class, what we did, just we created, one HTML file, and after that we have included our Tomcat. Correct.
Right.
So this is our Tomcat, and after that, what we did, just we deployed our, our project, meaning our HTML changes into our Tomcat. So how to deploy? Just right click on this project and you will see here run as. So right click on the project, run as. So in case of, in previously simple core Java programs, how you are running Java application, correct?
Right.
But this is not a simple Java application. This is a dynamic web application. So we need a server. So we need to run these applications inside the server. So that's what we need to run on server, correct?
Right.
So select it. So now we will see this. You can see your server Tomcat 8.0 and currently it is stopped. So next, and you will see here your application is available under, it is going to be deployed into the server. Okay, finish it. So now your server is restarting. Did you see this starting? And this is called as a log. The log means, okay, we can able to understand what is happening in backend side. Correct? You heard about, right? If you people raise some issue, what developers will do? They used to say, right? We need to check the log. We need to check the log. Correct?
Right.
Log meaning inside backend the screen, backend the server, they can able to see what are the services it's calling, what is the results we are getting, if there is any failure, if there is any exception, we can able to see everything inside the log. So we will see more about this log later. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the purpose of this, is we used to call it as a log. Okay. So now this is our URL. Now copy this one and open into browser. Okay. So this is my server and this is my port number and this is my application, correct?
Right.
So inside your application, which page, which file you want to see? I want to see login.html, correct?
Right.
Login.html. Now we
That
can
was,
able to see file,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, here every time I used to type this login.html, right?
Right.
So every time it is saying 404. So by default it is displaying like this, correct? So when you are trying to hit your application, it is displaying status HTTP 404, some application not found, correct? HTML. So every time whenever you are trying to hit your application, I want to see the login page by default. Correct? If you open Google, right? Google.com, what you will see? You will see Google page, right?
Right.
Here, if you type here, press enter, then you will see Google homepage, correct? Some default page. If you click Gmail, then you will see Gmail login, some default page. In the similar way, whenever if you are trying to, if someone is trying to hit your application like this, I want to see the login page. I don't want to type anything more. So how to configure it? So for that purpose, come back here. So we have a web content, right?
Right.
So if did you see this? There is a web.inf folder is there, right? So just expand it. Did you see this web.xml? Just click it. If you expand this XML, which is located under, yeah, so web content is there, under that you will see web.inf. So how you will get, this is the standard structure of any web application. Any web application should have web.inf. This is mandatory. So Eclipse will generate all these default files automatically, correct? So that is the purpose of Eclipse. We can able to do all these things without Eclipse also, but we have to what is it? We have to generate this folder and we have to generate this file and we have to type this content. So default content, it is required for To develop any web application, we need web.inf and we need web.xml. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the purpose of this one? We need it, that is fine, but why? Why we need it? Now, why? To answer that question, why? If you see this, what is a web.xml, you will see web app, that you can ignore all those things. This is also required. You can ignore it. Now, if you see here, right, you will see one tag, welcome file list. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Under welcome file list, and you will see some welcome file. So this is the welcome file list. It is a parent tag, and these are called as a child tags.
Right.
Welcome file list is a parent tag, and the welcome file is a child tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, welcome file is a child tag. Now, if you see here, right, so the first welcome file, did you see that index.html is there? Meaning it is looking for index.html file. So there is no index.html file. Did you see any file with that name?
No, it's in
No,
the
it's
log.
not there, right? So what is the meaning, what is the advantage of this file, right? So what are the file name you are giving here? So that is the default page when you are trying to load your application. So that file will be called automatically.
Okay.
So you need to mention the file name. What file you want to open when you are trying to hit your application. So
Okay.
I want to open login.html by default. So I don't want to type every time. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Rest of the things is not required. It is an optional. You can remove it. We don't have any file with that. So whenever if someone is trying to hit my application, I want to open login.html page.
Right.
So this is the parent tag, this is a child tag, and give the file name, whatever file you want to open as a default file. Okay.
Right. So
Server is
now,
it? Yeah.
Mhm. Now, if you wanted to edit anything, any feature that you wanted to edit in login file, you just have to work on the login, right?
Correct. Yes. Yes. So now, so at any point of time, if you modify the web.xml, we have to restart the server only for web.xml. So so outside the it is a kind of static, it is a dynamic, so we have to restart the web by NFI because we modified some of the XML, right? So we
Right.
need to restart the server. So restart it. Now go back to your application. So now did you see this sample HTML, and
Mhm.
just press enter? Do you see this? Did I'm typing here anything?
Nope.
So that is the purpose of web.xml, and that is the purpose of the tags. It's clear, right?
Mhm. So let's say, for example, within a login, right, there is a multiple other pages is comes. How do you
Okay.
put?
So other pages will be there, but by default you have display first as a one page only, right?
Right.
So from there you have to navigate it, correct?
Right.
So if you see your Gmail, right, always you will see this page only, correct? There may be n number of pages, but first
Right.
page is this one only, correct? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So first what you have to do, you have to display this page always, then user will type this username and password, then you can display based on the user click, correct?
Right.
User may click inbox, user may click outbox, draft, correct,
Mm-hmm.
trash, whatever. So based on that, you have to pick the corresponding pages and you have to display it to the user, correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So by default, we are going to display always login page. In the similar way, we are going to display by default our login page. Clear?
Right.
Okay, now we will go and we will try to modify our HTML file, meaning we will add some changes. Okay, now instead of login.html, I will rename our file as a register.html. Okay,
Okay.
you can give any name, it's not a matter. Just I will give the different name, register.html. Okay, so I renamed it, so we have to rename our file name also here, correct?
Right.
So I modified this web.xml, so I had to restart the server. So now go back here and just reload your page. So it is fine, right? So now, so what I want to do in my HTML, I want to develop a school application, meaning school application for to register a student details.
Right.
So to register a student details, what are the details we need? Student first name, last name, email, correct? Date of birth, some gender, some skills, and some address, correct? Text area. These are the some of the fields. Some in general, what are the fields we are seeing? We will try to cover all the fields, correct?
Right.
In real time, what are the fields we will see, correct? So first I want to see school title. Okay. So so first I want to display my school name on the top. So this is my school name, okay?
Right.
And come here and refresh. So your school is coming here, correct?
Right.
But I want to display the school name here in the center of the page.
Right.
But right now it is displaying at the left side, correct? Far left. I want to display on the center side. So how to move this content from here to here? So we have a tag called center. So say for instance, now I want to display this content into the center of the page. So how to move this one? So there is a tag called center. So we have to remember all these tags. So first time it is difficult, but when we are keep on working or keep on typing, so then it will become familiar to you. Did you see this? Center is a tag. So what it will do? This is called as a HTML tag. So inside this is the starting tag and this is the ending tag. So whenever you are typing in between something, so what it will do? It will display this content into center of the page. Right now it is there in left side, correct? Now just refresh it.
But and you wanted to have it is botanic
Yes,
as well,
yes.
and the
Yeah.
name has to be a little bigger and all.
Say for instance, now you want to give more size. So then what you have to do? So there is a call H1. So what it will do? It will try to increase the font size of your content. First I want to display center. After that I want to display with more size. Okay, H1. So this is fine right now.
Right.
So this is the
But
purpose of
if you go
H1.
negative now, it's gonna go bigger and bigger, right?
This is the maximum size, but if you want more bigger size, then we need to apply CSS, that we will see later. Okay.
Oh, okay, CSS. Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay, say for instance, now if you don't like that much bigger size, then you can go for H2. H1 is the maximum size, H2
Right,
is
right.
something like that. You can go one step down, then you will see little bit small size.
Right.
So this is clear, right, so far?
Uh-huh.
Okay. After that, I want to see first name, one label, and one text box. You will see like that, right? Student registration form.
Yeah,
So
so
we'll
it's
type
called.
here some first name and some colon, and I want to see some text box.
Right.
So user can type here something, correct? First, I want to display one label as a first name. So how to display it? Okay, first design the page, then we will see. After the first name, then last name, one text field, correct?
Right.
Can you see this is a kind of table structure, right?
Right.
Correct. This is one table and which is having two columns and number of rows, correct?
Right.
So this is one a table which is having two columns and a number of rows, correct?
Right.
Okay, first what you will do, let me write the first name, FIRST, first name colon. So I have written first name colon. So did you see this where it is coming? It is coming again left side. So by default, whatever you are typing, it will display left side.
Right.
If you want to display on the center side or if you want to display on the right hand side, you have to control it. Okay. Now I want to display this first name in the center of the page with text box. Okay.
Right.
First name is fine. First name colon text box I want to display. How to display the text box? So you see right like this. So this is a text box, right?
Uh-huh.
So I want to display a text box like this. So how to display it? So there is a tag called input. So this is what is the purpose of that text box? User can type something, right?
Right.
So input type equal to. So input is a HTML tag.
Tag.
Type. What is the purpose of this one? User want to type something, text, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So input is a HTML tag and type is a inbuilt attribute or field. Okay, then type is text. Then come here. Then you will see your text box, correct?
Right.
Just a second, that alarm is keep ringing. Okay, now you can able to see the label. You can able to see text box, right?
All right.
But now I want to display everything in a center.
Right.
Okay, that is one question. And the second question is, so I want to display this in a table format, correct? Next, in next line, I want to see last name and text box, correct?
Right.
Okay, now come back here. So can I type here like a last name
Yeah.
colon? Again, I want in input box, correct?
Right.
Input. So far it's clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have any doubt at any time, then you can stop me.
Well, no, I have done some HTML coding. So
Yeah, then it's good. Yeah. So now we can see. But did you see this? It is coming in single line, but I want it should come in.
in a table format, one after another.
Yes. So what I had to use? So it should come in next line. So what I had to use? I had to use here break. Otherwise, it will come in the same line.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We have print and println, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the similar way here, if you are not, if you want to display this in second line,
Mm-hmm.
what you have to keep here? You have to keep here some break. So break is a HTML tag. So this is the starting tag, and immediately you can close it. So
Right.
this is so. What is the purpose of this one? Now, if you see here, it is coming in same line. So now we added break here. So now we did break here. So it is coming in
Okay.
next line, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So did you see here? There is a lot of space. Is there correct?
Mm-hmm.
So why? Because if you see here, right, we have two breaks. So this is one starting tag and this is one ending tag. So it will take one line and it will take another line. So I don't want two lines. I want only one break, one line. So you can start it and you can end it with one tag only. So then it will take only one line.
Mm.
Correct? Okay. Now did you see this? Do you see this is in a table format? So it started here and it started little bit before, correct?
Right.
It's not good to see, right?
Can you type it now, dear?
Yeah, you can type, yeah.
Because you said the input, that's why.
Yeah, you can type. Okay.
Just n number, right? You can put it as
You can put anything,
n number.
text.
Yeah.
You can put anything, yeah.
Okay.
But here, did you see this? It is not coming in order, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it is not coming in order. So if you see, I did type, right? So all the text box should start from here only, but it is not starting. Some little bit zigzag, right? Before and for it's there, correct? It's not starting in one place. So
Because the box is not in the right place.
yeah, correct. It's not in right place. So to arrange this in exact position, what we have to do, we are going to use some table HTML tag. So what is the purpose of the table? So table is a parent HTML tag. Okay. So inside one table, how many rows you want so far?
2.
Two, correct? Or right, 2 rows. So table row. It's a one tag starting and ending. So inside each row, how many columns you want?
2 column.
2 column.
No, 2, 1 or 2. Yeah, 2 column, right?
2 column, correct. So inside first column, what you want to type?
Okay. TD mean is table
TD
data, right?
meaning table data. This is one TD.
Okay.
So this is first row and first TD or first column, second column.
Mm-hmm.
For this side is row R1, C1 and
C2.
clear, right?
Uh-huh.
So now this is TR. Inside the TR, this is first row, sorry, first column. So in first column, I want to display first name. And in second column, what I want to display? So now I no need all these breaks. So table will take care.
Mm-hmm. Because
Cut
you put in.
it. This is second column in first row, correct?
Right.
So one row is done. First row is done. So this row is done. Now second row, what I want to display in second row first column, last name, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So just copy the same code as it is. No need to type. So in second row first column, what I want to display? Last name, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You cut it, paste it here, and input type equal text, input type equal text. You can remove this one. And now go back here. Just yes. Now did you see this? How is it?
Mm-hmm.
This is looks good, right? Compared to previous one, this is looks better, right? Far better, right?
Uh-huh.
And did you see this? But it is coming in left side, correct? But I'm expecting this should come on the center, correct?
Right.
So to move this position from left to center, so come back here. Did you see this your table?
Mm-hmm.
So for every this is called table, and if you open your table, just press Control Space Bar, you'll get so many options.
Correct.
So there is a tag called align.
Okay.
So there is a attribute. This is called as attribute align.
Right.
What is the purpose of align? So where you want to keep your table, I want to keep my table in center. You want to keep center or left or right. The default value is left.
Left. Right.
So if you want to keep in a center, so give the align equal to center. Now save it and come back to your page. So now it is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now first name is fine, last name is fine. After that, I want to add user email. So this is third row, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So come back here. This is first row. This is second row. I'm going to add third row. Just copy and paste. So what is the label I want to give here?
Email.
And same text box only, correct? Come here. Clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
First name, last name, email. After that, what we want to add? We want to add some gender, some radio button, male and female, correct?
Right. Drop down.
No, radio button.
Okay.
Drop down we'll see later. Okay, first we want to add, we will see radio button, checkbox, drop down, and text area. So these are the fields, right? In general, you are seeing everywhere.
Right.
So now email is fine. Now I want to see some radio buttons. So gender, it's a male or female, correct?
Right.
So come back here. So this is which row? We need to add one more row here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So to add one more row, what I will do, just copy the same code. So this is one more row. And what is the label you want to give for this one? Gender, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Gender is a label. And now this is very important. Input type equal to text. So user will not type here, right?
Right.
So input type equal to here radio,
Mm-hmm.
correct? It's not a text, it is a radio. Okay, first if you see any, what is same online registration forms, right? First you will see radio button, there you will see a label male, correct?
Right.
Then you will see one radio button, you will see female.
Right.
So first radio button, then label, again radio button, again label, correct? Before that you will see gender, you will see like this, right?
Right.
So now come back here. Did you see gender is there? But here what I want to display here?
Male or female?
Yes, male I want to display just near to that button. So let me down this one. So here I want to display male. Come back here. So radio button. So now it is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again I want to display one more radio button and female, correct?
Right.
Okay, come back here. So just press enter. So input type equal to radio male. So immediately I want to display, I want to display same as it is with female, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So input type equal to radio, I want to display here
Female.
female. So far it's clear, right?
Right.
Yeah. It is fine right now.
Mm-hmm.
Name gender equal to male and female, correct?
Right.
So this is the way to display the radio button,
Mm-hmm.
correct? So did you see this? Radio button means at any point of time we should select only one, correct?
Right.
If user is selecting this one, we have to uncheck this one. If user is selecting this one, we have to uncheck this one, correct?
Right.
So now go back here. Input type equal to radio. Okay, first right, we had given type equal to radio. And so what is the, we have to give some name of these radio buttons. What is the purpose of this radio buttons? Name equal to gender, correct?
Right.
So this is also gender. Male is a gender and female also gender, right?
Mm-hmm.
Male is gender and female is gender. So now go back here. Now it is here.
Mm.
So like that you can able to add n number of radio buttons and you have to give same name. All these radio buttons are belongs to one group. That group is called as a gender, correct?
Right.
So far it's clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I want to display some checkboxes which user can select more or less, correct? More than one or more, correct?
Right.
So how to display the checkbox? So here, copy it. So for checkbox, I want to give label as a skills, correct? Skills means user can select more than one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So here input type equal to, it is not a text, it is not a radio, it is a checkbox, correct?
Right.
So you have to type here
Checkbox.
checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. And what is this? All these checkbox belongs to skills category, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a skills. Okay. First I want to see one checkbox, and just near to that one I want to see value as a C, correct?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And again I want to see one more checkbox, and with name as a skills. All these uh, checkboxes are belongs to one category as called skills, and I want to see here C++. Now just come back here, refresh. Did you see this? It is clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can select more. Select this one and select.
Okay. So you put the checkbox. That's why. Okay.
That's why we selected. And if you want to add here, add all also. In some places you will see, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you
Select
want,
all.
select all, sorry, yeah. So copy this one as it is. So input type equal to checkbox and skills. And if you select, if you want to make it as a,
Select all.
so then fine. For timing, it will not select all. We have to write some JavaScript. It is selecting everything.
Nope.
So we have to write some Java code to select all those things. We'll see that later. But you can able to select everything.
Hmm.
So far it's clear, right?
Right.
Okay. Now you know text box, radio button, checkbox. Now we will see drop down. You see, sometime you will see the drop down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So drop down we will give as a university, correct?
Okay.
So now copy this. So far it's clear, right?
Right.
So this is called as a university. UNIVERSI university. Okay, university, and remove it. We'll type all those things. So university label is fine. Come here and refresh it. So university label is coming, and I want to display here drop down which user can select only one, correct? We
Right.
should give the more options and user can select. Okay, now to display the drop down, so we have to use a different HTML tag called select. So far we are using input, right?
Right.
So here we are going to use as a select. So select is a, what is the purpose of this select? It will display the drop down options. Now come back here, and did you see? So you'll see some drop down, correct? But you don't have any options.
We have to add it there.
Yeah, just we added select drop down, but we didn't add any options, correct? That's what you didn't see anything over here. So now come back here. So options, we need to provide some options to user, right?
Mm-hmm.
Option is a tag, a starting tag, ending tag. So what you
And then
want to display to the user? Please select. You will see, right? So in some places you will see, so this option, please select, correct?
mm-hmm.
By default, I want to display please select. So come, that is the first option I want to give to the user. Now it is, looks good, right?
Right.
But only one option is there, but I want to give more options. So I want to give more options. So just copy the same thing as it is. So first university name is, I want to give as a university 1. So you can give any name, but just for our testing purpose. So this is my first university name, correct? And I want to give my second university as a university 2. Fine.
Mhm.
So far it's clear, right?
Correct.
Let's see this. User can select whatever you want, correct?
Right.
This is clear, right? So far? Okay. Now, yes, the last one is address. Means big text area, you will see, right? User can type free text, correct?
Mhm.
So for that purpose, I am going to write one more tr, correct? One more tr, inside that 2 columns or 2 tds. So this is called as a address, and input type equal to. So this is a text, but if you display as a text, user can able to see only one line, correct?
Right.
But user want to type more than one line, line by line. So for that purpose, what we have to use, we should not use this one. We should not use this input type equal to text. So there is a different tag called text area, correct? Text area is a starting tag, and this is the ending tag. And just come back here. Yes, perfect. Did you see this? User can type something here, right? Correct?
Right.
And now if you see here, right? Right now it is user can type more number of lines, but at any point of time user can able to see only 2 lines, correct? Otherwise you need to press the scroll down, correct? Scroll bar,
Mhm.
correct? User can type n number of lines. If you want to see, user not able to see all the things, you need to press up and down scroll bar, correct?
Right.
Right now user can able to see only 2 rows, correct?
Mhm.
2 rows. But if you want to increase your scroll bar size bigger like this much size, now I'm dragging manually, correct?
Right.
I don't want to drag manually, so by default it is displaying only 2 lines, correct? So I want to display bigger text area, so I want to display bigger text area. To control that one, come back here. So this is text area. So first give some name equal to, what is the name, what is the purpose of this text area? Address, right? We are trying to save address, correct?
Mhm.
So name is address. Okay, how many columns you want to display and how many rows you want to display? Meaning, so this is 2 rows, correct?
Right.
And columns means how many characters per each row. So we have a field called here ROW, row. So right now it is displaying 2 rows, right? I want to display 4 rows. Row is equal to 4, and come back here. Just, do you see this now? User can type first row,
Right.
second row.
Can that, yeah, can that be the address is can be stay on the upper left corner? It's on the middle of the box, right?
Mhm.
So that can be have that on the top,
So
like
this one
right, yeah, right after the university.
here,
Yeah.
yeah, we can control by using CSS, all those things.
Oh, this is okay.
We can control. So there is a, we can control that one. So there is a CSS v align, where you want to put v align equal to top. I think it should work, correct?
Okay.
You want like this, right?
Yeah.
V align. So this is called vertical alignment, correct? You want to put on the top, or you want to put on the center, you want to put on the down.
Hmm.
This is called V align. So this
Right.
is sometime this is called horizontal align. Horizontal you want to put left, center, right. Correct?
Mhm.
So V align I had given as
So
a
within that, yeah, within the HTML, you're using the CSS to
yes, yes,
align
this is
the
called
pages.
as a CSS.
Okay.
This is attribute, and for attribute you are giving some value. This is called as a CSS.
Right. Okay.
So far it's clear, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now everything is fine. And finally, I want to display here submit button.
Okay.
Submit button I want to display in a center. In the last row, I want to display in center. Correct?
Right.
So now let me go back here and let me write one more tr. It's the last row, and inside the last row, I'm going to display one more td, two columns. Correct? Let
Mhm.
me display the button in second column. So input type equal to submit. Okay, now come back here. Input type equal to submit. So it is not a text, correct? It is not a text, and it is not a text, and it is not a radio
Check.
button. It is not a checkbox. It is a button, right? So to
Yeah.
display the button, you can use submit. So then come back here. Did you see this submit button is coming, correct?
Right.
Now, if you don't like this text, so then you can write value equal to submit here.
It works same way, right?
Yes, register. It works same way, but label you can change it. I want to display register. I don't want to submit register. And did you see this? It is starting from here, but I want to put little bit here. It should start from here.
Oh, okay. You want to put it in the center.
Yes, I want to put it in the center. Okay, for that purpose, what we have to do, and
CSS.
first I want to combine the, I don't want this column, right? Did I using this column?
No.
I don't want this column. I want to merge these two columns as a one column like this. Period. So I want to this use one column, and I want to write submit here. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
This looks good, right?
All right.
I want to merge these two columns as a one column, one row, one column, and I want to write in center. So to merge to remove this one, we have to merge two columns as a one column. So for that purpose, there is a tag called call span equal to true, meaning you are trying to combine two columns here, correct? So you have to
Right.
give here call span equal to 2. Then come back here, press enter here. But it is coming now right now in the left side. But I am expecting this should come in the
Middle.
center. Okay. So for that purpose, again one more attribute called align. So where you want to see, this is a horizontal alignment, right?
Right.
So you want to, by default it will display in the left hand side, but I am expecting it should be in the
Center.
center. Just type it here, center. Now come back here. Now it looks good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it it look like a table. It look like a table, and we are not seeing any border, right?
Nope.
Meaning you will not see any this kind of borders, correct?
Right. We can add a border here.
Yes. If you want, if at all, if you want to see the border, come here. So this is at your table, correct?
Right.
So for your table, there is an attribute called border. Border equal to 1. Just you can give the 1 and come back here. Just
One is
refresh.
just a line, right? One. Okay.
There you can see your border, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
It looks good, right? Right now.
Yep.
Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to display my school picture here. Okay.
Image. Okay.
Some image, yeah. Maybe on the top. Okay, here I want to display my school picture. So how to display it? So first let me download some picture. After that we will try to display it. Okay. Okay, let me go to Google and images, and I want to download one school picture. School pictures. You will get so many schools, correct? So I want to display this school. This I like this one, so I want to display this as a my school.
Right.
Yeah, this looks better. Okay, I will display this one. Save as a. So I'm trying to save. I'm downloading this one into my desktop. I download it, and this is my. So let me rename it to okay school. Correct. So first copy this image and come back to your application. So this is your application, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just paste into web content. It is not pasting. Copy and paste into. Did you see this now? It is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now our goal is we want to display the image before the label. Sorry, before the school name, correct?
Right.
So here I want to display my school image. To display the school image, there is a tag called image. Image is a HTML tag. To display the image, you can use it. So now come back here and just press. So right now we have not given any image, right? Just we had given a tag, but we have not given which image we need to display. We need to tell to the tag, right?
Right.
Source of the image. So there is a tag called src equal to which image you want to display. So what is the file name? So what is the file name? So I want to display school.jpg, correct?
Right.
School.jpg.
So
This
that
is the
image
source.
needs to be
Yes, I
there,
want
right?
to display that school picture. You are getting right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks big size, correct? I don't want this much size. I want a small icon kind of thing here. So, so how we are going to control it? Width equal to, I don't want this much size. I want less width and less height, correct?
Right.
So width equal to, this is a pixels, correct? This is a pixel, right? How we can say what is your monitor size? We can say 15 inches something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So inches and all they will consider by using pixels. So let me give, I want to display this is a 50 pixels width. It should occupy this much size. Like centimeters, millimeters, kilometers we have, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
similar way, how can we measure the screen in the order of pixels? So width I want 50 pixels. Now 50 pixels means this much. This is very small, right? 50 pixel.
Right.
So let me
You
give,
need to set it to 80 unit.
yeah, some bigger size as a some 250 is better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
250 width. This is okay, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Now width is fine. And if you want to control height also, you can able to control it. So you can give height also how much you want, how many pixels, how much height you want. Height equal to, maybe I want 100 pixels. So this is 250 and this is 100. You can able to see the difference, right?
Right.
So, but height also I want as a 200. Let me give 200. Now looks better, right?
Right.
But now I want to display in here
Center.
in center. So for that purpose, I think we can use center tag. Center, starting and ending center. Now come back here. It looks better, right?
Mhm.
So far it's clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. And in some schools you will see, right, some scrolling. It's keep on rotating, correct?
Mhm.
It will
Yeah.
start here, it will go here. It will start here, it will grow here. Please register. Offer is there, something like that. Just keep on rotating, correct?
Right.
You'll see some scrolling tag, right? Rolling
Right.
tag from left to right, right to left, correct? So
Right.
I
It's
want to display some updates. So how to display that one? So come here, I want to display on the top some updates. So which tag we have to use? There is a tag called mark,
yeah. Mark. Right.
mark you. Okay. If you use that one, so you can type here, correct? So I want to display this message. Register today, you will get 15% discount, correct?
Mhm.
Come here. Did you see this? It will just keep rotating continuously. It's clear, right?
Uh-huh.
It's coming, correct?
Right.
So in this way, we can able to, write that mark you tag.
Mm.
Say now it is displaying. If you want to give some background color, now I want to add some background for this text. So how to add it? So just come here and mark you, then control space, then you can see BG color. What color you want to display? I want to display in a red color. Background. I want to give. I'm thinking to give some BG color. Yes. Now it looks better, right?
Right.
It's clear, right? So far.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Just you can just try to practice this one. Otherwise, you will forget. So daily, what are we are trying to discuss? Try to practice in your local. Tomorrow, what we will do? We will see the validation part. So whenever I'm trying to submit, whenever I'm trying to click on button, right, now I want display message, please enter username, first name, please provide last name, please enter email. I want display some validations, valid messages.
Hmm.
So how to do that validation? So far if I click here, right, did you see anything? It is
No,
not submitting, it is not saying anything, correct?
because there is no connection with the database.
Yeah, there is no connection, and before that we need to user need to fill the details, correct?
Right. How do you put the historic mark? That's like you need it mandatory.
Yeah, that we as part of JavaScript.
Oh, that's a part of the JavaScript. Okay.
JavaScript, yes. So that we will see
Um,
tomorrow. After that, we will see CSS.
okay.
It's clear, right? So far?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I have done some HTML and all
Yeah,
this.
then that will be very good. Yeah. So I will commit this file into the GitHub and I will send the video also. Just you can have a look.
Okay, sure. Done.
Okay, we will connect tomorrow, same time.
Sure.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, thanks.